Do you want to have the ultimate control over your life? Welcome to Take Control with Whitney Wells, where we will explore all topics of life that we try and control, what this creates for you, and how to have successful relationships all while empowering yourself. Keep listening and let's have some fun. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 20 of Take Control with Whitney Wells. How was everyone's weekend? We had a pretty low-key weekend. Watched some football, hung out at home, didn't really do too much. All right, so I wanted to say before we get started, I have some free stuff. I have some free video lessons and the steps for a happy relationship. So if you want any of these free things, all you have to do is go to the show notes, grab it from there, or head on over to whitneywellscoaching.com. Go to this episode and there'll be a link right there as well. So go ahead, grab those free things and enjoy. All right, so today we're going to talk about enjoying life's messiness. So embracing the messiness of life. Now, have you ever expected life to be a certain way? Have you ever expected it to turn out a certain way, but then it ends up turning out in a different way? Maybe life got, in quotes, messy. And this wasn't really a part of your plan. It wasn't how you saw things going. Now think about something in your life that you saw turning out a certain way. That you had a plan for it. You had an idea for it. Maybe it was your job, your career. Maybe your marriage or your relationship or where you are with your partner or even having a partner. Maybe it has to do with kids. You saw your kids doing a certain thing with their life, having that certain job, doing that certain activity, getting certain grades. Maybe it's even having kids, period. You saw yourself having kids, or you saw yourself not having kids, and life gave you a different outcome with that. Or maybe it's just as simple as your day-to-day life, such as you saw yourself going to work each day, and instead, you're at home. You saw your kids going to school. You had this idea that they would actually get on a bus and go to a school in person, and now they're sitting in front of a computer at home. You saw yourself not having to wear masks when you leave your house, when you're around people. You saw yourself being able to touch and hug and be close to people. And you saw yourself being able to attend celebrations without limitations and sporting events, right? So maybe these things are just some ideas you had about your life. And life didn't actually turn out that way. Your plan, your expectations, your idea, it got a little messy. It changed. And I get it, right? I think we've all been there where we've had this plan, this idea of our lives. Whether it be thinking about when you're a little kid, thinking about, where you're going to be, married, kids, job, or more in the present, right? The day-to-day life that we're living right now. We all have ideas for our lives. Now, the thing about having ideas is when you attach your negative feelings to your life's expectations, to the expectations that you have for your life, to this plan that you have for your life, you suffer. But the feelings that you're feeling, these feelings that you're feeling when your plan does not turn out the way that you want it to. They aren't bad or wrong. Feelings are just a vibration within you. It's okay to have negative feelings. It's part of life. If you allow those feelings that you feel when your life does not turn out how you expected, you can move through them. You can experience them for what they are, that vibration within you. So let's take, for example, your life with your partner. Let's say it hasn't turned out how you imagined. You guys have taken a different path, whatever that may be. And maybe you feel disappointed or sad because you think your life should be different in some way. What I want to suggest to you is just lean into that feeling. Move towards it. Allow it to be there. Allow yourself to fully experience that feeling. And when I say allow, it doesn't mean react to it. You can sit with it. You can sit with that vibration in your body and just let it be there and notice it and breathe into it. Being aware that it is caused, this feeling that you're feeling is caused because you're thinking life should be a different way than it is. Now, once you move towards this feeling and you allow this feeling and you process it through, you let yourself feel it, that's when you can be open to seeing this quote-unquote messiness of life in a different light. You can see this path that your life has taken as something positive or good, or exactly how it should be. Now, I want to offer that accepting life and your partner and your job and your kids and COVID, all the things, right? Accepting that reality of life is a great first step. You are accepting reality. It's a great beginning. But what if we don't stop there? What if we take it a step further? What if we actually celebrate it? So your life didn't go exactly how you planned it to, exactly what you envisioned. Something about your life is different than what you expected. What if you welcomed that messiness and you embraced it as the best thing that life could offer? Now ask yourself, think of that thing in your life that didn't turn out how you wanted it to, how you expected it to, the idea you had for it. It could be a number of things, right? Take one of them and ask yourself, how is this perfect? How is this amazing? How has nothing gone wrong? How is this quote-unquote messiness here for you? How can it serve you? Now, currently I'm watching this TV show, and this is actually where I got this idea for this episode. Because this family that this TV show's about, it's a drama, and they experience lots of twists and turns and unexpected occurrences, such as pregnancies and different relationships turning out how they didn't expect, and, just lots of twists and turns, lots of job changes, and while they do go through those emotions, right? They experience that disappointment and that sadness and that pain. They also experience the joy in the messiness. They experience that happiness that you can find when you explore the possibility of, this messiness is here for me. How can this be amazing? How is this perfect? How can I lean into my kid is learning on a computer? How can I lean into my life with my partner isn't exactly how I planned for it to be? How can I lean into my job and my career path didn't end up exactly how I expected or I planned for? How can I lean into it? How can I find the good in it? How can I find how it is perfect? Allow yourself to go there. That's what these characters in this TV show have done. It's a big mess, but it's amazing. And they lean into that unpredictability of life. Life is not certain. Life is uncertain. We plan, we have expectations, we have ideas, and that's all well and good. But just know that once you move through those negative feelings that you may experience if life does not turn out how you expected, there is the other side. You can go to that place where you can enjoy the messiness of life. So let's not just accept reality, but let's celebrate it. What if the messiness of life is actually the good stuff? The rich part, the stuff that you really, really want to get to. It's there for you. It's there to serve you. It's there to help you grow. So give it a shot in your life. See how you can embrace that messiness. See how, instead of thinking that it's a bad thing that things didn't turn out how you wanted them to, or how you expected, or the ideas you had in your head, how it can actually be a good thing. All right. Thanks for listening, and head over to my website, whitneywellscoaching.com, if you want to grab those free relationship training videos and the 3 steps for a happy relationship. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Do you want to explore these topics further? Are you ready to live the life that you want to live on purpose while controlling what you have control over? I would love to be your life coach. If you're interested, simply head over to whitneywellscoaching.com and book an appointment with me today. I can't wait to work with you.